11 Memorial Climb. Hey, Cambi.
So they are starting their climb right now. 343 firefighters. They've already begun, each of them representing a New York firefighter that lost their life trying to save people's lives on September 11th. Their family gathered down here waiting for them as they begin the climb. The Renaissance building is how many stories, Chris?
So it's a total of, to get to the roof is 29 stories. So they'll go 4 times to the 27th floor, and then on that 4th climb, they'll actually ascend all the way to the roof. There's a series of staircases up there to get them all the way to the top, and that's where they'll hang the names and ring the bell.
Obviously, a lot of firefighters like to participate in something like this to remember these fallen firefighters. It's a first-come, first-served basis. If they sign up first, they can be one of the 343 that climbs the stairs. Why do you think so many firefighters want to do this and honor these firefighters this way?
Well, again, it's a very somber event. Our crews, when they're out doing this climb, they're very much thinking about the families and friends of those firefighters who lost their lives. It's an honor to be one of the 343. When registration for this event opens up, it fills up immediately, and then there's a very large standby list of people that are hoping to climb.
One of the things that you mentioned, the family and friends, and I'm really struck by, I see so many people, this Metro Fire Sacramento wife wearing these shirts like this. A lot of times when we talk about September 11th, we don't think about the families that are left behind, or even you as firefighters now. When you leave to go on your shift, your families do not know what that day is going to look like for you, and they don't know if you are going to make it back home. The support of all of the people in here, what does that mean to you guys as firefighters?
Well, it's huge, obviously. It's a common thread in the fire service that the men and women of the fire service couldn't do this without their spouses and significant others. The support we receive at home is immensely important to us. This climb today, the proceeds from this climb benefit the New York Firefighters Widows and Orphans Fund, so the money that's raised from this climb will be donated to that. So obviously it's about the family of those firefighters who lost their lives.
And I would be remiss if I didn't ask you on this day, what does September 11th mean to you?
Well, as a firefighter, it's a very personal day for me and for all of us that are here today. It is a day of somber remembrance of the supreme sacrifice was paid by those individuals, as well as for the almost 3,000 Americans that lost their lives. So it is a very solemn day for us.
It is something that binds everyone together. In fact, I'm just hearing the people behind me here talking about where they were when September 11th happened. One of the things that you can do to help remember these people who lost their lives on this day, on such a tragic day, is to talk to people about where they were and maybe reach out to someone who you haven't talked to in a while. It really kind of puts things into perspective, especially being out here and seeing these families. I don't think we thank them enough. We thank our law enforcement and our firefighters and military, but the families as well who know that their husband or wife or family member is putting their life on the line. Cody and Mel.
Thanks, Cambi Brown, live for us this morning.